episode of Let's Talk Anime was not sponsored by Joe Exotic. You think I'm gonna let him hear about an anime with the word tiger in it? Huh? Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Anime. Except now, get ready, we are now in, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, Season 4. But we are still under a pandemic, which sucks. But hey, you know it could be worse. I mean, it could be a pandemic, and it's Valentine's Day, and you're single, and you're alone. Yeah. Wow. So how about some anime, shall we? Now, with this being Valentine's Day, and it's been quite a while since I've done a Valentine's Day episode, we're gonna be focusing on an anime that promotes love and romance. Something to really get you going. You know, if you're into some of that sappy shit. Not that I am. I totally am. To understand Toradora, we gotta understand the creator, Yuyuko Takemiya. Miss Takemiya made her grand debut in the year of 2004 at the age of 26 with her very first work. The name of it? Watashi Tachi no Tamura-kun. This series came out in Dengeki HP Special. You see, Dengeki HP is a certain type of magazine, and get this. When it came out, it was in the special edition version, okay? Already, she's making herself a huge ass splash as who she is as a mangaka. But it doesn't stop there. She worked on a gal game called Noelle, and eventually she would go on to create Toradora, which she declares in her words, so no one else asked me this question, yes, it is 100% complete. She says it is complete. After doing spin-offs, light novels, and everything, it's complete. Miss Takemiya is still working hard as a mangaka to this day. Most recently, after Toradora completed, she ended up creating the series Golden Time, as well as Evergreen. Toradora really is a very unique series. Yes, it is a romance series about tigers and dragons, sort of, but it's so unique in its kind. How many other anime do you know that doubles as an anime, a manga, a light novel, a series of spin-off novels, a combination of, say, internet radio drama, as well as a visual novel, and even a video game, and also said characters are even in an RPG? Yes, these are all the things with Toradora, which we will explain why it is so popular that it gets all of this treatment. And before you try and answer that question I asked about name other series that's like that, please don't. I know there are other series. I'm just trying to make a point. So I bet you're wondering, what is with the plot of this series, okay? What is it about this specific plot that drives the series that leads to all of these spin-offs, knockoffs, every off? Well, it's all about this.
There once was a dragon, okay? And he was a mean, nasty dragon, okay? And then he breathed fire, and everybody feared him. But they also feared a very powerful tiger. And the dragon and the tiger fought until they ended it in a dark, bloody, gruesome end.
Okay, fine. That's not how it went. Toradora's real plot is this. You've got two characters, okay? One you can say is like a dragon, the other one you can say is like a tiger. They both clash, but they both have people they are interested in. So the dragon and the tiger actually help each other get with the person they actually like. However, you know this is a romance series, and you can probably see the plot from a mile away. Yeah, the tiger and the dragon are gonna be the ones who end up together. You know this, everyone knows this. It ain't much of a spoiler. If you think this is a spoiler, then you've never watched any anime ever. But it's legit good. Hear me out. It's how they handled the relationship between the two main characters. how the tiger and the dragon bond, and how they grow, and how they learn, and how you learn where they both came from. When you learn at the end of the series about what they're like, you really feel happy that you don't need anything else. Let's meet the characters of Toradora, shall we? Our first character is the Tora, the tiger, okay? When I mean tiger, I actually mean a person. And by person, I'm talking about little old Taiga Aisaka. You see, she is known as Tiger mainly because of her name. Taiga sounds like tiger in English. And also her little nickname. She's known as the Palm Top Tiger. Wow. Mainly because she's short and adorable. And it's kind of cute when she, gets all angry and shit. She is what we call in the anime world a tsundere. If you don't know what tsundere is, it's time for Professor Derangerous to give y'all a little lesson. Ahem. A tsundere type character is one who is very, let's say it in Taiga's case, hostile. I mean, like I said, she's got anger problems, she's over emotional, she thinks, no, that's a lie, she doesn't think. She acts without thinking, and she is guided solely by what her heart wants. And like I said, she comes off as being kind of, what's the best way for me to say this? Taiga can be a bit of a bitch, okay? But the unique thing about tsundere characters is what they act like on the outside tends to be more of a facade, as they use that, persona to cover up what they're really like. Taiga's mood changes like that, okay? She will snap randomly. She will just brutally, berate a person. She ain't nice. I mean, Taiga is just so amazing because she's a deconstruction of the tsundere character. Just how, it's like she's tsundere to the extreme. She is by far the most tsundere character on Let's Talk Anime that ever tsundere. And no one can tsundere that. Our next character is our Dora, but not the Explorer. Wordplay! But I'm talking more like Ryuji Takasu. Ryuji is the dragon. And by dragon, meaning if you were to look up the name Ryuji, it translates to dragon. Another fun fact about Ryuji, though, is his eyes. Ryuji has something known as sanpaku eyes. What are sanpaku eyes, you ask? Well, let me explain. Sanpaku eyes are known to being, say, the eyes of a deranged person, like a serial killer, a murderer, a psychopath, or a delinquent, okay? Because of his sanpaku eyes, people are instantly terrified of Ryuji. Also, fun fact, Uncle Sam has sanpaku eyes. The more you know. But this is a series that teaches you not to judge a book by its cover, and Ryuji is a pure example of that. You see, at school, Ryuji is feared. Everyone is absolutely terrified of Ryuji by his appearance. But in actuality, Ryuji is actually a really sweet guy. I mean, yes, he has an intimidating appearance, or as we like to call here in the West, resting bitch face. But Ryuji is really kind. He cooks, he cleans, he's very anal about the cooking and the cleaning part, and he helps take care of his mom. It's not like that she needs help being taken care of. Well, sort of. It's not that she's ill or, sick or anything. It's just that she works as a hostess and believes herself to be eternally a teenager despite being in her 30s. Parenting. As stated earlier, Taiga and Ryuji are gonna fall in love with each other. That is a fact. Nobody is going to change that. But they both have someone they are pining for. So let's meet these two people that both Taiga and Ryuji are trying to get with. Even though, unlike Pharrell Williams, those two people ain't getting lucky. Anywho, our first person is Minori Kushieda. Minori is actually Ryuji's crush. And the best way to describe her is, she's very hyper, full of energy. She plays baseball, she plays basketball, hell, she plays all the sports. Give her all the sports. She works multiple part-time jobs, just like an American college student. And she is 100% a total airhead. Seriously, this girl is so, the girl is, let's just say, Ryuji can do so much better than her. Then again, he does end up doing better than her. Let's talk about Taiga's crush, shall we? The great Yusaku Kitamura, the vice president of the student council. This guy, he's just average, okay? He doesn't have any flair. He doesn't have any, like, sizzle, no spice, no paprika. No, this guy is literally milk. So I bet you're wondering right now, why did I pick Toradora? I could have done a whole bunch of other series. I could have done Clannad. I could have done Rosario Vampire. I could have even done The World God Only Knows. But there's a reason why I did Toradora. Because Toradora is fucking amazing. I mean, come on, watch it. Okay, picture this, okay? You've got your everyday standard romance series, okay? Maybe you got a character who's a yandere. Maybe you got a character that's a tsundere, but you'll never see anything like Toradora, okay? It's because of its appeal and its popularity. Toradora is amazing. You got a series that basically tells you not to judge a book by its cover. This is why this series has all these things spawning from it. This is why people made radio dramas, fucking video games, visual novels, light novels, manga, hell, give it a few years. I guarantee you in the United States, we're gonna make a live action movie out of it and we're gonna Well, that was a good Valentine's Day episode of Let's Talk Anime. As usual, I am your host, Dead Ranger. If you like this episode, do me a huge favor and like, comment, subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, hit that bell icon, and that way you get notifications for new episodes. And also, if you're following us on Facebook, tune in. We're celebrating Black History Month, and every day I am highlighting a black voice actor in anime. Seriously, you're gonna learn some really, really cool shit. And tune in next time, where we are going to talk about parallel universes. Oh, and what else? Oh yeah. Until then, peace out. It was at that time she Watashi to blah 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 blah. Great. Damn it, I can't remember his name. Okay. Now, let's talk about Taiga's. Now, let's talk about Let's. Why is it that every time I have to refilm a scene, I'm doing stupid shit?